Hi Chelsea, I'm Bronwyn. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity to share some tips and tricks on getting more business. So, first of all, let me tell you about myself. I worked in the restaurant business for the majority of my life and I loved it. I got to have amazing food and I was able to help people, which is really what drives me. However, it wasn't very conducive to family life. So then I branched down to insurance sales, but insurance companies are too worried about profits and selling policies to people that they don't need. So that didn't work for me. That left me searching. I tried everything, multi-level marketing, property management. I even sold Kirby's for like a week. And then I found digital marketing, and I knew instantly that this is what I wanted to do. I get to research, which funny enough I love. I get to be creative, and I get to help people, which is at the very core of me. So here we are. In this video, I'm going to tell you some things you can do today to get more business online. How nice would it be to not have to do anything but sit back and just have people calling your business? You might be asking why I'm doing it. First of all, I really do want to help people. Secondly, you can do all this yourself, but I found that most business owners don't have the time to do the things that I'm going to share with you. So if you want to take these tips and do it yourself, I'm perfectly okay with that. However, if you want to have a conversation about your business and your goals, I would love to help you achieve them. Now, I have quite a bit of information to share with you, so let's get on with it. So I put in wedding planner, Charlotte, North Carolina, and of course this is the first things that pop up. Now this is the Google Map Pack or the local map listing. Of course this is important because this is the first thing that people see. Now in order to get to the top 3, which is where you really want to be because most people don't get past this, you really want to have more reviews than your competition. That's probably the most important thing because to Google that makes you look more authoritative. And that's really what Google is looking for, is the best experience for their customers. Now you also want to have more pictures than your competition. And then lastly, you want to have citations. Now whenever you go to a website and you put in your business's name, address, and phone number, Google does issue a citation for that. So I want to go and find out how many citations your top competitor has and get you more than them. So let's go ahead and look at the next thing. This is the organic Google search. Now about 30% of businesses who are #1 on Google, their business comes from the Google My Business, and then the other 70% comes from the organic Google listing. So we're going to talk about Kelly & Company Events here in just a minute, but let's go ahead and go look at your website. Now I love this front cover picture. It's very pretty. I like the way it's faded. I like that you have an event gallery, which is very nice. I'd love to see a lot more pictures on here. You really want to, of course, be able to have your future customers being able to really envision what their wedding or their event's going to be like from your pictures. You also want to have more content on your website. So let me explain to you what Google does. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, Google crawls websites, and they're looking for several very important things. The most important thing that they're looking for is content. Because I said earlier, they look at it like if you have more content on your page, then you are more authoritative on your subject. So the sweet spot for Google is between 1,500 to 2,000 words of command content. And that's everything. That's all the words that are on your page. That's even the save topics that you have for pictures. I think you get away with a little bit less because your competition doesn't have as many as they should either. But you not only want to be able to climb the ranks, you also want to be able to keep your position on Google. So I would recommend at least 1,200 words of content on your website. And just to let you know, right now you have 214. So you need about 1,000 more words of content on your homepage to be able to get to the numbers that I was talking about. Now let's go ahead and go look at a web crawler program that I use. This is Ahrefs, and it tells me a lot of things about a website. First of all, it tells me that Google's not really finding you hardly at all. Let's go ahead and go look at your top competition real quick, Chelsea. So this is Kelly & Company. As you can see, they have the scrolling feature for their main header, which I think is really nice. They do have a very nice website. It's very well laid out. You can see that they've been a winner of several awards. So these are definitely some goals for us. Now let's go ahead and go look at their numbers. So as you can see, they have a lot more going on. So let's talk about this. This is one of the most important things on this page. This is the UR and DR. The UR represents Google's trust with Kelly and Company, and the DR represents their power. Now, as you can see, these numbers aren't very high, nor are they very close together. So that's very important. Now, the way that you get these numbers is you want to have backlinks. Now, all a backlink is where there's a link on someone else's website pointing to your website that transfers power from them to you. And you really want to have these be very quality backlinks. I can tell that these aren't quality backlinks because these numbers would be much higher and much closer together. So let's go ahead and go look at some other things real quick. Now we have the keywords. Within your command content, you want to have location-specific keywords that people are actually searching for. Because what Google does, if you have these keywords on your website, then Google is able to link when someone searches for these keywords and link them to your website. So that's super important. Now, even with these very few backlinks, you can see that the person is getting around 213 people a month going to their website. So that's the people who are searching for your exact same services in your exact same area. What would that do for your business if you had 200 people coming to your website and then calling you? It makes things a lot easier, at least I has in my experience from my other customers. So let's go ahead and look at these keywords really quickly. So I would go to your competitors and I would find the very best keywords, like event planning, Charlotte, North Carolina. Now around 250 people a month are searching for that keyword right there. And it does have a keyword difficulty of 11, which means it would take a little bit of time to rank for it, probably about 4 to 6 months for this one. So I really want to try and find other keywords that have great search volume but a lower keyword difficulty. So those are some major things that I think that you could do to improve your website. So let's just review what we talked about today. We talked about the Google My Business and having more reviews, citations, pictures in your competition. We also talked about getting more command content on your website. And then we also talked about getting more backlinks in your competition so that you can dominate on Google. So, Chelsea, I really hope that you're having a fantastic day. I look forward to some feedback from you. And let me know what you think about this video. I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much.